I stole the Dunder Mifflin sign from the show The Office, the one that people did talking heads in front of.
I was just like, ah! Okay.
All right, you ready? Guy Ritchie.
That's amazing.
Guy Ritchie is the most.
Did you take anything from set, either of you?
I didn't take anything from set this time. And I should have, because the
too.
clothes were amazing
Yes.
on a Guy Ritchie set.
Oh, I did take something.
Damn it.
I took the, there was a scarf I took.
Ugh. I should have taken a scarf.
You
It's
should.
the only
clothes
time
were
I've
cool.
ever worn scarves in a movie.
You had a lot of scarves. It's true.
Have you ever taken anything from your past movies or TV?
I have.
What's your most sacred piece of
The
memorabilia?
most sacred for sure is, and I didn't tell anyone about it for years, was I stole the Dunder Mifflin sign from the show The Office, the one that people did talking heads in front of. It's probably one of the biggest props.
That's good.
And then at the wrap party, Greg Daniels, who ran the show, said, I'm so bummed. And I said, why? And he said, someone stole the Dunder Mifflin sign, and that was the only thing I wanted. And I, to his face, and he was like my TV dad, I went, I have no idea about that.
Have you ever
That's-
told him?
I finally
Or is
did,
this the
or this might be
confession?
it. Yeah, exactly. Oh boy, this might be it. That's very sad.
Have you ever taken anything from any of yours?
I took the Jackie lighter, monogrammed lighter. That was a good one.
Reveal.
Asa, oh, you're totally right. No, that's better. She
No.
does.
Yeah.
But Asa would do it while we were shooting.
Yeah.
Asa would be like, what did you guys do this week? And I said, stayed in and watched Netflix. And she was like, oh, cool. Yeah, I just popped over to Rome. And you're like, what? We were only off for 12 hours. And she was like, yeah, it's fine. I was in Rome. So, yeah.
I love that.
She's
Where
very
was-
adventurous.
Where was your favorite place that you visited whilst making the movie?
It's a tough call.
Yeah. I would say Cairo was pretty
That was
unbeatable.
jaw-dropping.
I mean, to be at the pyramids was a real peak experience.
Yeah. I mean, standing next to the pyramids was wild. And I think we all took so many selfies. It was very weird. We all turned into high school kids very fast.
You have to,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, once in a lifetime.
With an exclamation point.
Did you do all your own on this movie?
I think pretty much all of them. Yeah.
This man ran onto a train.
Yeah.
Moving train.
That was stupid. I think that was the only time I actually got hurt. Turns out my muscles locked up from dehydration.
No.
Yeah. So when you really watch the movie and I'm running like I'm a Tin Man, that's because my legs weren't working.
You can't see it. You can't see it.
I just used it, is what I did.
That's
Actually,
very
what I thought was, if I miss this train, they're gonna make me do it again. So I have to get it.
But
So one
Asa,
take.
you're right. Asa does a lot too.
Asa does a lot of her own
She's
stunts.
really, really good at it.
Yeah. She was in stunt training for weeks before we shot.
Yeah, she's really, really good at it.
Yeah.
It's impressive. And you guys, that whole scene in the library was pretty
Yeah.
much just you guys.
Yeah,
right?
pretty much.
She was like hanging upside down for
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah.
Yep, go.
Oh, you? Yes, by the way.
I think because I'm very small. Everyone else is like normal adult size, and I feel like I could like hide more easily.
Yeah. I like that idea.
That
Yeah.
was my rationale.
I
I
would
thought
be-
about it a lot.
I would be caught immediately.
Why?
I wouldn't be able
what's
to get
the
out of the
guy-
hotel.
What's the guy reasoning?
Well, I feel like Guy being in different places, different cultures. He's so curious and he dives right into everything. So
Yes.
I feel like he has that thing that whatever country we went to, he was like, oh, have you not been to X, Y, and Z? I've been there 3 times. And you're like,
Yes.
we've only been here for an hour. So I feel like he's very good at that.
That's true.
He'd know where to hide.
He'd know where to hide, yeah.
And then between
Or eat. He'd know where like the best restaurants.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's equally as important.
Exactly.
Or more. Between both of you, you've both obviously been in a lot of, well, you've played characters in movies in really intense, high-risk situations, from like Star Wars and Marvel to A Quiet Place. Between the two of you, who do you think would survive the longest? Still you.
100% her. At least in A Quiet Place, for sure. You would be so good and smart and studious, and I'd be like, "What is that?" and be dead immediately.
Yeah, I did think Luke wouldn't last very long.
No.
No.
No, no, no.
Yes. Also.
My son driver. That was amazing. Oh, it's
you
very
were
sweet.
like smiling. I was like just not acting in those scenes. I was just like, ah! Just screaming my head off.
I think it might be my favorite shot in the movie when they hard cut to you screaming and your hair is like out to here because we were going extremely fast.
I really thought when we were doing the car stunts that like, I was like, they're not gonna put us in any dangerous situation. I'm sure it's gonna be some easy, slow thing that looks fast. Oh no.
No, that was real.
It was full on real, scary stunt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked terrifying.
Yeah.
I remember,
but you were cool. You were like,
woo! But remember the motorcycle hit our car?
Yeah.
And your actual reactions in the movie, you went,
I was like, is
that
okay?
person okay? Yeah, it was great. I know the answer to this.
Really?
Yeah, Donal.
I was gonna write Donal too, but I was like, does the M or the N come first? It's so complicated. Is this how you spell it?
Yep.
I think so.
Yep.
Or is it like, there's so many consonants.
D-O-M-H.
H-N?
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry, Donal.
No. But he and I had a deep conversation one day on set because I didn't know before I married a Brit about the Oasis Blur fight in the streets. And he was like, oh yeah, it was real. And he was an Oasis kid. And if you're an Oasis kid, you were anti-Blur. And then he said, and then I grew up and I listened to Blur and I thought, wow, they're very good. So I just
But
blew
wait,
his
the
cover.
Gallaghers are going on
They're
tour,
going back on
aren't
tour.
they?
They're back, yeah.
Didn't they just do a secret show in London? I heard they were at like some small club warming up.
I didn't find out about it, so it must have been very secret.
There you go. There you go.
And what is your karaoke song if either of you were to do karaoke?
When Doves Cry.
I do Hero.
The Prince song?
Prince,
Yeah.
I do Hero by Enrique Iglesias.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Neither of us had to think for 1 second to answer that.
That's the real truth.
We're looking for the fountain of youth.
And you do?
I do the money.
Do you have a boat?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a plane?
Pack your bags.
You coming?
Well, if you're going.
In the 1600s, 6 artists hid a clue in their paintings.
Dad spent most of his life searching for it. What do you expect to get from the family?
I want Dad to get his recognition.